Hi YouTubers, it's Video Something Point. So this is a special video. So yes, this is a special video. 12 and a half years since I started smoking. So special ass video like the big ass cigar. So I will title this video something different just so I don't get demonetized. But it's the same video, same shit, you know, as in bullshit is bullshit, you know. So anyway, let's start. So anyway, I turned on the camera, said hi. I introduced myself, said hi. I'm smoking Essie. Obviously, this, you know, in terms of how this video will work, is basically I will be reading off this word template here, and that's how it's going to work. And obviously, if you're wondering why I'm not giving eye contact looking down, you might be saying, wow, smoking Essie, you're being a total asshole. It's like, you know, you're not giving your fans eye contact. It's because I'm looking down at the template. So, okay. And basically this is celebrating, today is my half birthday. It's celebrating 12 and a half years since I started using tobacco or smoking. So let's start. Okay, what I have smoked or used in the last 12 and a half years for tobacco: cigarettes, cigarillos, tobacco blunts, cigars, little cigars, pipes, hookah, nasal snuff, and e-cigarettes. Yes, I have used all that shit over the last 12 and a half years. Pretty fucking cool. Next thing, I don't chain smoke, nor do I smoke cigarettes anymore. People might say, hey, Smoky Essie, especially my newer subscribers might say, wow, you smoke all this shit, you know? You smoke all this fucking shit, you know? No, it's like, you know, the only things I smoke these days are pipes and cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke, you know, cigarillos, hookahs, snuff, e-cigarettes. So I may have tried a lot of tobacco products, but I don't actually use all of them. So I only really use pipes and cigars, tobacco pipes and tobacco cigars. Anyway, so I don't chain smoke. I'm not somebody who goes through like 15 cigars a day or like 15 pipes a day. And I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I have quit smoking cigarettes. I haven't had a cigarette for almost 10 years. I want to explain how and why I don't chain smoke. Obviously, chain smoking is really fucking bad for you. That's what causes, you know, early cancer. So obviously, I don't chain smoke. I simply don't chain smoke. I smoke probably on average about twice a day, once or twice, you know, 1 or 2 times a day. Next thing, I quit smoking cigarettes almost 12 years ago. So November of 2009, I quit smoking cigarettes 12 years ago. I have been cigarette free for a long ass time, like the big ass cigar. So long fucking time. I haven't had a cigarette for a long time, since 2013. So it's been a long time. So people might say, oh, like, you know, you still smoke cigarettes? No, hell no, I'm not a cigarette smoker. Explain when and why I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit them regularly in November 2009, quit altogether May 2010 with a few exceptions. Yes, so November 2009 is when I quit regularly. I was never a big time cigarette smoker. People are like, oh, you were probably like, you know, a pack and a half a day smoker, you know, going on smoke breaks at work. Nope, I was like somebody who would smoke like 1 or 2 cigarettes. It was a stupid, dumb thing, you know, I did when I was like 18 years old. I tried smoking cigarettes for 6 months. I got bored of it. It got cold outside, and like, it's stupid and dumb. So anyway, I have not, you know, I stopped smoking cigarettes regularly in November 2009. By regularly, I mean every single day. And then I quit altogether in May of 2010. And then I had like a puff here, and then the last time I had a cigarette was June 2013. So yeah, June of 2013 when I was 22, I had my last cigarette, a Marlboro Light, or Marlboro Gold. Next thing, what I have never used for tobacco or nicotine products. I have never used chewing tobacco, never used dipping tobacco, never used snus, American or Swedish, never used dissolvables, never used patches or gum or any kind of quit smoking aids. So obviously never used quit smoking aids. I have no interest in quitting smoking. I would rather develop something in the end. And obviously I've never used any kind of oral smokeless tobacco. I have used the snuff, the nasal snuff, but I've never used like chew or plug or twist or like Copenhagen or Skull or Redman or Timberwolf. I've never used that shit. So as in bullshit is bullshit. So I mean, bullshit can be bullshit, you know. Yeah. Next thing, my favorite types of tobacco products: the tobacco pipe, and cigars. So even though it's legal in my state, I obviously use tobacco pipes, tobacco cigars. So yeah, I only use pipes and cigars. Next thing, my favorite types of pipes. Briar. I only use briar pipes these days. I haven't smoked a corn cob for a couple of years. Yeah, only use briar pipes these days, which is wooden pipes. Next thing, favorite types of cigars. Churchill, Toro, Robusto, anything with a small ring gauge size, aside from Lanceros and very small ring gauge size. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of those like huge donkey cock, donkey dick size cigars. They're like, giant, look like a fucking sausage, no interest in those cigars. Neither do I like the really tiny ones, because those have a tight draw. It's like you're sucking through a tight draw. So next thing, what I've tried for pipe tobacco, a hell of a lot. So aromatic, English, Balkan, Virginia, Vapor, Burley, English aromatics. I have tried pretty much every single type of pipe tobacco blend out there. I've tried a hell of a lot. Next thing, I want to make a point of trying a hell of a lot of pipe tobaccos. Yes, I've tried a ton of pipe tobaccos, a hell of a lot, a shit ton. So yes, I've tried a hell of a lot of pipe tobaccos. Next thing, I've tried 330 pipe tobaccos as of October 3rd, 2021. Next page. My favorite type of pipe tobacco as right now. So my favorite type of pipe tobacco is Sutliff Heavy English. It's a Latakia-based blend, and that's my favorite type of pipe tobacco right now. What I've tried for cigars, I've tried a hell of a lot of cigars. Maduro, Natural, Escoro, Connecticut, tried a hell of a lot of cigars. Yes, I've tried pretty much most cigars. So there's a few I haven't tried. Next thing, I've tried a lot of cigars, a shitload of cigars. So I've tried a shitload, tried a hell of a lot of cigars. How many cigars have I tried roughly? Roughly, I would say, I really have no idea. I'll never know the exact number because I don't save the bands. Probably a couple hundred. So next thing, what I've noticed health-wise. Okay, this is the second part of the video, so we're into part 2 of the video. What I've noticed health-wise is obviously smoking is bad for you. So dry mouth, dry gums, dry throat, waking up with a slightly scratchy throat, little occasional sores in my mouth, occasional canker sores, and also a morning cough. So probably the biggest thing I get from pipe and cigar smoking is the morning cough. I wake up, and I don't inhale, by the way, so I do get the morning cough when I wake up, the chest tightness, the mucus in my nose, and that's the biggest thing I can attribute to pipe and cigar smoking is the morning cough. And I attribute that to because I smoke so regularly. So because I smoke regularly, I get the morning cough, morning congestion. So next thing, am I surprised that I've noticed so little after 12 and a half years? Well, with the morning cough being the exception to the rule, and the dry mouth, dry gums, dry throat, and scratchy throat, I'm not that surprised, because honestly, I don't smoke like 15 cigars a day. So I only smoke like I had like 2 cigars in my tobacco shop today. Next thing, I want to talk about how 12.5 years is a big deal. It is a big deal because it's over, over 10 years. And let's face it, there are some people after 12 and a half years of tobacco use who do have cancer. So I want to talk about the morning cough right now. So yes, I do get the morning cough. Now, not everybody gets this from pipe and cigar smoking. I get the morning cough from pipe and cigar smoking. So I will wake up, I will get some chest tightness, some, coughing, and some phlegm in my nose, and also some scratchiness in my throat. And that lasts for about an hour or so. And after about an hour, it's gone like it never happened. What I do to reduce my health risks, obviously moderation, not inhaling, smoking in a ventilated space, not smoking cigarettes anymore, rinsing my mouth out with water, maintaining good oral hygiene, having my dentist check me for oral cancer. Yeah, so moderation, 1 or 2 smokes a day, not inhaling because inhaling is bad for you. Smoking in a ventilated space, not smoking cigarettes anymore, because cigarettes are fucking terrible, rinsing my mouth out with water after I smoke, good oral hygiene, brushing my teeth, flossing, having my dentist check me every 6 months for oral cancer, etc., etc. I don't inhale pipe and cigar smoke, and pipe and cigar smoke is not meant to be inhaled. So despite what the tobacco smoke inhaling zealots say, it's not meant to be inhaled. So yeah, it's not meant to be inhaled pipe and cigar smoke. It's not like pot smoke or like, for example, cigarette smoke or hookah smoke or vapor. It's meant to be puffed on. So next thing, what my doctors, my dentists have said about my smoking, obviously you should quit. They have to, that's their professional legal obligation. you should quit smoking. My dentist has said your gums look a little irritated in places, and my doctor says I have good lungs overall. So next thing, what my dentist says about my oral health and teeth and gums as of September 2021, they say overall you look fantastic. So your teeth, your gums look fantastic. That's good. That's good ass, like the big ass cigar. Next thing, what my doctor, obviously not going to use a name, says about my overall health. Obviously, he has to advise me to quit because obviously that's his professional his legal obligation is to advise me to quit. But he says, yeah, you have pretty good lungs overall. I don't see any problems right now. Next thing, what's the biggest thing I can attribute to pipe and cigar smoking in terms of health is dry mouth, dry gums, dry throat, and the morning cough. The morning cough is the biggest thing I can attribute. Next thing, what I notice in my daily life in terms of my health effects is my throat is more sensitive, my mouth is more sensitive to hot and cold foods, my lips are a little bit more sensitive. I get the morning cough, the morning irritation, the morning phlegm, or like morning congestion. So it's congestion overall from smoking. So. And overall, people say it's probably things, things settling in your lungs and your upper airways for the first hour or so. Next thing, what health problems don't I have? I don't really have shortness of breath for the most part. Maybe a little bit in the morning, but not much. Wheezing, I don't have. Regular chest infections or colds, no. Yellow teeth, no. Stained fingernails, no. Obviously, cut your fucking fingernails. My taste or smell hasn't been altered in the last, maybe a little bit, but not much. So next page, I might break this up into two parts. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, I'm going to make this video into two parts now. So we're kind of like a little bit more than halfway through the video. So I'm going to split this video into two parts right now. So anyway, pretty fucking cool. I will see you in part 2. Anyway, pretty fucking cool. Bye.